This conference will now be recorded.
In this video, I will be showing you how to review and edit an employee's withholding tab in Employer on the Go. Depending on the level of access granted by your payroll company, you may or may not have access to all features discussed in this video. This feature in Employer on the Go can be used for the purpose of setting an employee's federal and state W-4s, as well as some additional tax information and wage and tax exemptions. On the main dashboard, you'll begin by selecting Employees and then Employees and Contractors. You can select which employee you would like to view and then select the Withholding tab. If you need to edit this data, select Edit on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. There is a delete icon here, but I highly recommend never to delete an employee if you have processed payroll for that employee. Once in edit mode, you have the ability to change the employee's tax group. This tax group is most likely created for you by your payroll company. If you have any questions regarding tax groups, please contact your payroll company. The W-4 information, federal W-4 information, will be listed on the left side of the screen, and the state is on the right-hand side of the screen. If you select the corresponding box for Do Not Withhold Tax, the system will refrain from withholding any taxes from the employee's taxable wages. An employee may enter exempt on their W-4. If so, the applicable box needs to be selected. Marital status for federal options are single, married, and head of household. If your employee selects married but withhold at a single rate, you will select head of household. Enter the number of exemptions the employee claims for federal and state. If your state allows, you can also enter dependents. Alternative tax percentage field allows you to enter a percentage that the employee may want to withhold for their taxes. The system will override the employee's marital status and exemptions and will calculate at the amount percentage that you enter. If the employee wishes to have an additional amount withheld for their taxes, enter the applicable amount in the column. And if the employee would like a flat dollar amount withheld for their tax, you would enter the amount in the additional withholding field and then select Withhold Additional Only. In the section for additional tax information, it includes the federal acts. You will not select this as this is left over in our system from the Federal Hire Act. This was only used in 2010. Special state case field is used for employees that live in Maryland. This field can be entered with the percentage of a county tax. That amount of the tax calculated would then be included in the employee state taxes. The Do Not Pay SUTA box is reserved for corporate officers who are not paying SUTA. When you check this box, a pop-up will open. Replying yes to this prompt will mark the employee's SUTA exempt under wage and tax exemptions. So their SUTA wages will be exempt, and however, the employee will be calculated at the full FUTA rate of the 6%. So be sure not to select that unless you are sure it is reserved for a corporate officer in your state. The worked in state from this dropdown is informational only. Occupational code is for Alaska. This field is also used for Louisiana SOC code, which is standard occupational classification. This is included in the Louisiana SUTA file, electronic. And uncovered Vermont is for an employee who works in Vermont and is uncovered by the employee. The wage and tax exemption section on the bottom is where you can select which wages are exempt and not reported. If you pay a 1099 contractor in the system, all boxes should be selected. Some other employees may be exempt from taxes, such as a J-1 visa or religious leader. Once completed, you would just hit Save at the bottom of this screen. If you have any further questions or need further assistance, please contact your payroll company.